And we're live. Good evening, everybody. How are we all doing this New Year's Eve evening? We're winding down the hours now. Looks like we got Stephen Small Engines in the house. How you doing, Stephen? Glad you joined in. It's just kind of a pop-up deal. I thought I'd do a New Year's Eve little live thing and say hello to everybody. I wish everybody a happy New Year. First responder, how you doing this evening? How's things your way? You ready for the new year? Just getting seated in here, so hope everybody's going good. Hope the family's awesome. Gary Donald, how you doing? How you doing, Gary? How's everybody your way? How's the weather? Is it cold like it is here? Started to truck for the first time. Sounds like it's hot for a teacher. Oh my. That's pretty bad then. Mike's in the house, Lone Wrench Garage. How you doing? Yeah, it's cold. They say it might warm up a day or two, but it ain't going to get real warm. I don't think we'll see 70 degrees for a little while. Just as long as the ice and snow stays away, I'll be happy with that. So, how you doing, Mike? Oh, you just got done with your live stream. See, I didn't see I wasn't notified of your live stream. Of course, I wasn't home, so I just got back home. I come home for a little bit and then had to leave. So I just got back home. I worked most of the day myself, so trying to get that little orange tractor somewhat more together. Worked on the hood. I pretty much got the hood ready for primer and see what I got. I think it's going to really be close. You know, I sandblasted that hood for that tractor. Why, it had pounds and pounds of filler in it, which I understand, but man, I dollied a bunch of it out, and I mean it opened it up and it looks good. So I don't think I have to use much more than just a cleanup on a little bit of filler on it. So it won't need much. Yeah, YouTube's kind of weird about notifications, and I got notification of your stuff. Only I see it, but I didn't see nothing this evening. So, but I ain't out there on YouTube a lot, so not today anyway. I've been too busy the last few days. Between staying out in the cold at 4 o'clock in the morning to unfreezing tractors and trailers and keep thinking maybe a mobile mechanic would work, you know, like for semis and stuff like that. But it's like, nah, I think I'm all good with that after yesterday. I think I'll pass. Some mobile mechanics can make some money out of it, but there ain't very many of them around here anymore. There used to be a couple guys that do it, but used to have trailers, you know, trucks, and pull it with their pickup truck and go out and change tires and whatever it needed to happen along the road. Or on weekends when they couldn't get it in the shop or something like that, they'd go out on certain places. But them guys are long gone from here. I don't know if they just couldn't make money at it or what. Arnie's in the house. How you doing, Arnie? You ready for the new year? We're only a few hours away. I figured I'd come out here and just say Happy New Year to everybody, to all the friends and the family I got out here. I call everybody a family here because to me, that's what everybody is. So all the subscribers, I wanted to thank them. Thank you all for jumping in here. I appreciate it very much. I really do. I'm still close to that 1,000 mark, but ain't there yet. So I got, I don't know, 7 or 8 more to go. So it's gonna drag it out. I get it. You know, I mean, I don't have the greatest of content and nothing like that. I mean, I guess what I ought to do is do about a 3-hour or 4-hour sleeping video or something like that. Maybe hover up like the Lord of the Sith or something like that, cover up in a blanket and I don't know. Maybe something like that. I don't know. Been concerned about your cat? Your cat doing okay? I mean, is it been to the vet or whatever? And you're not really ready for the new year. Well, you got a couple more hours, to enjoy this last year. So it's a coming whether we like it or not. My party plans, Mike, is none. I have none. I mean, I did go out and got me a pizza made, and I'll sit here and eat a couple pieces of pizza. I'll watch a couple movies on the TV, and come about 10 o'clock, 10:30, I'll probably be in bed or real close to it, something like that. So I'm not really a party guy. I leave that for all them rookies. Oh, that ain't good. I'm sorry to hear that, Arnie. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully she gets better. I know you're real attached to your cats and stuff, so I know. I used to have a good cat. I used to have cats and dogs, and I had a nice little cockatiel. I used to like that kind of stuff. Yeah, well, smart people stay home, and I don't drink, so I mean, I don't drink any alcohol or nothing like that. So, but the hardest thing I got is I have a soda pop every once in a while, and I went and bought me 2 soda pops. I got me a root beer, and I got me a grape knee high. So that's about as hard liquor as I'm gonna drink tonight is the root beer. So I got me a couple candy canes. I don't know, might suck on a candy cane, or I got some fudge back here. So I don't know. I like fudge a little bit, so I might have me a piece or two of fudge. But I probably won't be around for the ticking of the new day to come in. It'll be here tomorrow. So as far as the pizza go, I might only eat one piece of pizza. I don't know. I just ain't felt like eating a lot. But I did get to work on a little tractor a little bit. We just about got her about done. All I got to do on that, Mike, is the hood and the nose grill piece. That's really about all I got to do to that. Said the hood's coming right along. I should have primed it today, and it's like I got a whole room full of little bitty stuff that's got to be primed and painted, just enough to test your painting skills, I can tell you, because it's all a bunch of little pieces. And you almost can't, I mean, with a big spray gun, you almost can't spray it light enough to get the light coats on so it don't run all over itself. But it's hard to do them small pieces. You blow more paint in the air and you get on the item. So booze sucks. Gator, is that right? Gator. Welcome aboard, Gator. Glad you stopped in. Welcome to the madness. We just go wild and crazy in here. I'm telling you, got to hold myself back. I just blabber on, Gator. I don't get crazy. Happy New Year. I'm glad you stopped in. That's really what it's about. I just wanted to stop in and say everybody a Happy New Year. This is probably about the best way I can do it. So for everybody, I don't have everybody on my messenger, so this works out really good. So hope you and your family have a great and happy new year and a blessed one. So what do you do, Gator? What kind of big plans you got in store for the next, well, a few hours and maybe even the next year? You know, what kind of projects you got working on? Been a mechanic for 30 years. Well, yeah. Hobbyist airboater. Now that's a hobby. I mean, a real live airboat. I mean, really? That's cool. Joe's in the house. How you doing, Joe? How you been? Hope you're ready for the new year. It's coming in a few hours. Some people say good riddance to this year and excited about the next year. I'm probably excited about the next year. Wow. A 500 cubic inch caddy motor. Wow. I'm going to have to look on your channel because, wow, that's cool. I'll have to check you out. That's pretty cool. I've never ridden an airboat. I take it you're around Florida, somewhere, Mississippi, Louisiana, something like that. Maybe something. I don't know. I'm afraid to look into your channel while I'm live. I'm afraid it'd knock me off. West Coast, Florida. Cool. Cool. I think Renegade David, I think he's around the Jacksonville area, I think. I got some family down by, I want to call it Lakeland or something like that down in there. I got some family down there. I don't know how cold it's getting down in Florida, but maybe 30s. To them, that'd be freezing, obviously. Heard Texas was getting cold too. Going to get down into the freezing tonight. Yeah. It's unusual for Florida to get real cold or stay cold very long. I just kind of have normally I'm out here on Saturday evening, but I thought, well, it's New Year's Eve. And I thought, well, maybe I'd be safe to jump in here about this time and not bother everybody too much. I just want to come out and see how everybody's doing on New Year's Eve and wish everybody a happy New Year's Day and stuff. So that's what I wanted to do. So I don't want to interfere with anybody else's going on, but I sure appreciate you all coming in. Yeah, Gator, I'm going to have to check your channel out and see what you got going on in there. Not going to go live until February or March. Well, that's a few days away. Were you scared? I was kind of scared too. I never know what to do on a live. I mean, I'm the creator. I got to create some kind of content, and really all I do is just babble off at the mouth. So, it ain't like I got a project I'm going to sit here in front of you and work on and do. I tend to go to work and show you what I start with, and okay, here's what it ends up with. That's usually my content. I don't have the option like a lot of guys that run their own little shop and able to have their camera right there with them all the time. I don't have that. I have to I have to work for a guy, so I can't interfere my YouTube with my work with him. So Bren's in the house. How you doing, Bren? Ready for the new year? I hope. If not, tough. You're gonna enjoy it because it's coming. Boat mechanic stuff on the page. Cool. Yeah, I'll check you out. I really will. Yeah. Got home at 4:30. Well, I got home about 2:33 is about what time I crawled through the door and then left again. So I'm all done now. And I ain't doing nothing tomorrow. So what's going on, Joy? Yeah, I'd hate to guess because I'd be wrong. So what you got going on, Joe? That airboat stuff's got me kind of curious. 103 subs. Hey, good job. 103. There you go. After 50, you can do your lives, I guess. I think it's 50. But yeah, you're over 100 now. So shoot, you'll start hitting the analytics of YouTube, and YouTube will put your channel out there. The more you get, more subs you get, YouTube will grab you and pick you up and throw you out there a little bit more. That's a good deal. 103 subs. When I first started out, I thought I'd never get to 100 subs. Now I sit back and go, man, I'm almost 1,000 subs, and I'm going, wow. Never thought I'd see 1,000 ever. I ain't got there yet, but it'll be after the first of the year. I think I'll get. I'm crawling there. I'm not going real fast at it, and I don't have that big channel. Mike at Lone Wrench and BRG, Busted Radio Garage. Man, they're huge channels. There's a lot of them out there. Bear Rose Garage, all of them guys are all great guys, all good guys. So. Be like he comes up here, he wasn't home. He was probably down there. What is it down there in Never Done Project Land? That's probably where he was at on vacation, working. Vacation for Mike, working. Yeah. Yeah, Never Done. I bet that's where he was at that time. Yeah. I'd like to get down there and see them guys, but I'll have to put up a GoFundMe account to go down there and do that. I'm not made of money at all. So. Yeah, Mike's the slacker. I want to know if that Mustang's running yet. That's what I want to know. Mike won't give any updates on that. Mike's a little ways away from me. He's about 4.5, 5 hours away, I think. He's a day trip out from me. So he's down around, I think he's around Springfield, Missouri. So that's about a 4.5, 5 hour drive for me. Just around the corner. Hop, skip, and a jump. How not to load a boat. We are going to film that, Mike. I'm telling you right now, that will be a film. Yes. That'll be a long form content video. We might have to christen it, get a bottle of champagne and christen it while it goes up on your trailer. What do you think of that? It'll be fine. It'll go on there. It'll slide right up there. A little tube of grease, it'll slide right up there. That's not a small boat, Mike. You know, I'm just telling you, that's not a small boat. Hate to see it sit outside, but there's no way else I can do it. But that boat come out of a pretty big garage. So oh, Gator, you wouldn't believe Mike just begged and begged. I mean, he just pleaded with me to, to get with him on that boat I got. He just, I mean, he really wanted it. I mean, it was a lifelong deal of his. He wanted a boat. So I gave in, and I felt so bad for him, how bad he was a pleading and a crying for the boat. I went ahead and gave him a boat. On a holding pattern for parts. Yeah. This boat has a few Ford parts. Just saying. I don't know much about it other than the fact it had ran. That's all I can tell you. It might be parts. It might. I don't know, Mike. I don't know. We got Bob in the house. How you doing, Bob? Happy New Year to you. Hope everything's cool over there. It was trying to do a little freezing drizzle out here a while ago. I went outside and it's like, oh, I got a little bit of rain hit me in the face. So I don't want to see any ice. I'm not into ice. The only ice I want to see is in a soda pop or water. That's the only ice I want to see. Did you ever get up there to Robbie and get in his pool league? I know he went pool leaguing yesterday, I guess. no champagne. I think I got one of them little bitty bottles, it's about that big, We could christen it with that, I guess. I don't know. Oh, it'll be fine, Mike. It'll jump right up there. Well, it's going to take all 22 foot of it, I think. I could be wrong. That whatever it is, that thing that sits out the outside of that outboard deal, whatever. Yeah. There's some money in that part, I can tell you that. I mean, if you're just going to park the boat out and keep the engine and stuff. Gator, thanks for stopping in. I will check in your channel. I'd love to see that airboat stuff. I'm curious about that. So yeah, I'll get with you, Gator. You be careful. Happy New Year. Enjoy the last of 2025. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it very much, Gator. Well, the tilt trailer part would be nice. I mean, I wish the trailer it was on was mine, but the trailer's not mine. It's got to go back. The owner ain't no hurry for it. He said, I'll just keep it on there until you do whatever you're going to do with the boat. So he wasn't in no big hurry to get the trailer back, but it's not roadworthy. I mean, the tires on it are scrap. But as soon as I get the boat off there, I'll take that trailer back to the guy. You're going to sink it, really? I'm not going down with this one. Oh, that's funny. Well, Bob, that'd be a pretty big journey for you, wouldn't it? I mean, I think I know about where you're at. So, man, that's got to be a 6-hour trip. Am I right about that? 6? Because he's about 10 hours from me. So, oh, when he's coming back this way, I don't know. February, probably. Maybe sometime in February, he might come back this way. John Wilburn's in the house. How you doing, John? How are you and the family? Hope you're ready for 2026 because it's a coming in a few short hours. Run, Dennis, run. Oh, boy. That scared me so much, John, I ran. That's how much that scared me. Yep, I'm ready. In a few short hours, I'll call 2025 good, and I'll march right on into 26. I'm glad you stopped in, John. Appreciate you, sir. You do a fine job. I want you to know that. So, 2026 ought to be a blast for sure. Well, we tried, John. We tried. So what are you working on, John? I know you got a project or two. Of course, it's winter time, so I know it's slow projects. I take it the van's all ready to go. Six hours. Yeah. That sounds about right. Maybe 6. I don't know. I'm not really counting it down. I just look at it. So, well, it's 6:30. So, you know, we got about 4 hours and 22 minutes or something like that. Oh, and the CRV. Subflooring on the house. It's at 11. I don't think I could stand 11 projects at one time. I've been known to work on 3 tractors at the same time. As far as projects, 4. He's got 4, 4 projects. I can work on 3 normally, but I don't like working on 3. It's a mindset for me, so it's wait until I get to work on that 1927 V-Lee car that's sitting in there just waiting for me to tear into it. I'm not dismantling it, but we are gonna paint it. So a house to get sold, a house to get rented, and then do more. Man, that's enough projects. That's enough projects, John. Hey, you only got a couple hours left of this year to get them done. What are you waiting on? Hey, Shelly made it in the house. There's Shelly. Hi, Shelly. How you doing? Happy New Year. I just come on live to wish everybody a happy New Year and babble off at the mouth some more. You know, Saturday wasn't enough, so here, let's do New Year's Eve. I'll blab off again here, but yeah, it's okay. Jeff Two Hacks, how you doing, Jeff? Happy New Year, man. Hope everything's good with you up there, Two Hacks. There you go. Took care of that. Austin's in the house. How you doing, Austin? Happy New Year. Hope everything's good for you over there and you and your family. Hope everything's going great. Chicken fajita tacos. Well, if I didn't already have a pizza here, man, that sounds good too. Just gearing up for a night of relaxation. Oh, come on. Jeff, really? I don't drink, so I'll chicken out pretty fast on everybody. I'm not into the alcohol stuff and haven't been for, I don't know, 40 years, I guess, or 50. I don't know, 40 years, easy. I started drinking when I was 21. I quit when I was 21. I learned fast. I couldn't do it. Okay. Sounds good, Austin. Sounds awesome. Yeah, it is cold. I mean, it's just been cold since the other day, and then I got cold yesterday working on them semis. I mean, man, that just 4:30 in the morning out there at 9 degrees trying to get underneath trucks and trailers and trying to get them to move. Man, that just that gets you right down into the bone. Mike, I appreciate you coming in. Be careful. Happy New Year. Enjoy it. And the best to you and your family. So thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you, Mike. Be careful. Plan on watching Bullet tonight. I don't know what I'm going to watch tonight, to be truthful. Yeah, I could drive there. I'd be there by morning. Yeah, I could drive there. Yeah. I only got one problem with that. I do have a family breakfast to go to in the first thing in the morning at 7 o'clock. So 7 o'clock, I'll enjoy breakfast with a couple of my kids, and that's what I'll be doing by 7 o'clock. I'll be there. So. Oh, I bet they are. I mean, I bet it's like eating ice cream, Shelly. I'll bet it's just like eating ice cream. So, Jeff, what have you been up to? You've been really quiet here of late, I think. And you're not a quiet guy, I don't think. I've been busy. I mean, the guy I work for, I mean, I've just been busy with him. I mean, it's all I can do right now. That little orange tractor has been top priority for a while. And I hate to admit it, it's turning out pretty nice. The little tractor is going to be a nice little show tractor. So, I mean, it's a rare tractor, rare color. I mean, it's got everything going on. Frank, how you doing, Frank? How you doing this evening? Happy New Year. Hope you're ready for 2026. It's going to be a wild one. Nothing is like eating ice cream except eating ice cream and except cheesecake. Hell no, I ain't ready. I'm ready. I mean, I have no choice but be ready because I mean it's going to come in about 5 hours, and yeah, it'll be here, and we'll just have to deal with everything that comes there. I'm hoping 26 is going to be a good year. So I'm actually looking forward to 26. I think it's going to be a pretty good year. I think we got some obstacles ahead of us, but I think all in all, I think we'll be okay. I got faith to believe that anyway. Hate to be kind of a boring spot here because I really don't know what to talk about. I'm sorry. I didn't bring content with me. Oh, I still got a bunch of hats. See there? Still got all the hats. There's nothing wrong at all with cheesecake with ice cream on top of it. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Ice cream kind of goes with a little bit of everything. It goes with pie, it goes with cake. I mean, it goes with soda pop. I mean, you put ice cream and root beer, you got ice cream float. I mean, ice cream fixes everything. Just saying. Now, I don't know whether or not you can put it on chicken fajitas or not. I don't know about that. Ice cream and Doritos. Yeah, yeah. I've done that. I hate to say it, I've done that. Well, you ought to do that, Shelley. There ought to be, I mean, somewhere around your area, there should be mobile mechanics around there, or a mechanic that works on the side, you know. I mean, that's what you might do too. You might try going into some of them mechanic shops there and see if somebody wants to work on your car on the side and look at it at least. That's something. I mean, Frank, she's got a car that's leaking oil rather profusely. So I forget what kind of car it is. Shelly can tell you. Yeah, yeah, Frank, yeah. That's a good sign. It's still got oil in it because it's leaking. Yeah. I want to say it's something around the oil sending in it, but I mean, that's kind of what I've stuck with just by what I've heard about it. It's been sitting a year now, Frank. I think that's what she said. It's been sitting a year. So it'd be nice for her to start off the year with a car that at least way she knows what it needs to get fixed, or get it fixed reasonable. That'd be nice. Be nice to get the car going for you for the new year. That'd be a nice outcome for you. 95 Oldsmobile. Yeah. Not many miles on it. That's a low mile vehicle. It's probably a 3800 engine in there, I'll bet. I'm drinking on the live. There it is. Ice Mountain. There it is. Yep. I don't drink, so it's not vodka. Yeah. So you've not started it or ran it or anything all this time, Shelly? $31st, yeah. Yeah, I understand. I mean, as long as it's got oil in it, why, you could probably start it up. It'd just be nice to find somebody to come and look at it for you and tell you what it needs to get fixed, or say, hey, I can fix that pretty quickly for you. That would be nice for you for the new year. If I wasn't so far away, I'd drive there and take a look at it myself. But said you're 8-10 hours away from me. I'm sorry to say that. I know it's hard to trust somebody you don't know to come and look at your stuff. I understand that's hard to trust people anymore. It's tough. Yeah. Well, like I said, if you keep it full of oil, at least start it just a little bit to run it a little bit. That helps it more than it'll hurt it. So as long as it's got oil in it. Standing in the middle of food line watching. Oh, okay. Good job, Stephen. Awesome. What area are you around, Stephen? You're probably down there in one of them warm states. North Carolina. Yeah. Yeah, you're real close to never done projects then. Probably neighbors. Yeah, and that could be. I mean, it could have a hole in the oil pan. Something could have popped up in there and hit the oil pan. That's possible. Yep. Yep. I just know on them motors are really hard on the oil pressure sender unit. That I know. So, but I mean, they'll pour oil out of it. Usually, wants to blow a hole in it right where the plug-in goes. Wants to blow that out of there, just blow it out when it's running real bad. Oh, all the oil that you put in it went in the driveway? Really? Well, that almost sounds like an oil pan. Passenger side. Passenger side. Yeah. It could have an oil hole in the oil pan. It could very well be. Front passenger side. Hmm. So it leaked the oil out just sitting? Is that what it did, Shelley? Interesting. I don't think the oil sending unit's on that side. I don't think. Hmm. Yeah, almost sounds like an oil pan issue. I don't know. Well, I'm going to get out of here. It's almost been an hour on here, and I only come out on the live to wish everybody a happy new year and hope everything goes great for the new year. Shelly, you need to get that car looked at as soon as possible. I mean, I'd love to see you get your car going for the new year. That would be flipping awesome for you. So hopefully that happens. And for everybody else, I want to wish everybody a happy new year. May God bless and keep each and every one of us. And anyhow, I'm going to jump off of here. You all have a good rest of the 2025. Appreciate you all coming in. Thank you very much. And everybody be safe and take care. We'll see you all Saturday. So we'll go from there. Thanks a lot, everybody. I appreciate it.